Hey everybody, what's the Gunso Ticker report? This is a report on rumors next Spider-Man won't be Peter Parker. Jeff Snyder from The Wrap just dropped a potential bomb regarding the next Spider-Man on the movie press podcast, which he co-hosted with Mark Reale for the Scomas No. This is the set of the stone in stone. This is not set in stone. Guys, but I'm telling you right now, Spider-Man is not going to be white. Oh, that sucks. Riley asked him if he was if that the spectacular Jeff replied, speculation. Jeff replied, I 95% sure. Not 100%, people. If Spider-Man isn't going to be white, then what will he be? Spider-Man is going to be the most likely black, Jeff stated. There is a chance he could also be Latino, 95% sure not white. Riley suggested that based on Jeff's information on Marvel, Sony should go with Miles Morales instead of Peter Parker. I don't think it's going to be Peter Parker, Jeff added. I really feel strongly Sony has the opportunity to beat Marvel and DC to the punch in sort of a real strong feeling. Has opportunity to beat Marvel and DC to the punch with sort of major black comic book movie character, like I mentioned last week. Emails that leaked their province said to be racist in some quarters. I really think it's going to play into things you can... Okay. Well, it looks like Comic Book Girl 19 might be getting her wish of it not being Spider-Man, not going to be Peter Parker. I think this is a big screw-up, but it could go in a good direction, it could go in a bad, because me, for one, ever since that last screw-up with Spider-Man, I'm not going to watch it. And I could care less if he's in the X-Men. I mean, if he's in the next next Avengers. I could care less. Because it's not Spider-Man if it ain't Peter Parker, in my opinion. This whole thing started when Marvel decided to kill off Peter Parker in the Ultimate Universe. And it didn't go so well, and fans are still watching it. I mean, they're going to put Miles Morales in the in 616, which is our universe, as Miles Morales, because he can't be Spider-Man, because there's only one Spider-Man in this universe. Now, I'm not really sure on this, but yeah, will he be as popular as Peter Parker Spider-Man? He's never been that popular to begin with. I mean, there are some people who read his comic. I'm not one of them. I don't read comic books. I'm not a big Miles Morales fan because of his attitude, and he's a dumb mother. Well, let's not say anything on that suspect, but I don't think it's a good idea. But they could go with $21.99, which would be pretty stupid, but a Latino Spider-Man. A black Spider-Man. What do you guys think about that? I mean, do you think it's a good idea for them to go another direction? I mean, heck, they done changed, DC's done changed, one of their characters to a black guy. Is it time of change? Times of change? No, because it could be more of a screw-up than Spider-Man. Think about this. Think about all the screw-up Spider-Man's made. Does this make it any better? No. Race doesn't decide if a movie is going to be good or not. No, race does decide on one thing. I wouldn't want to see them call a black guy Peter Parker. That wouldn't go too well with Spidey fans. And it's bad enough that they're calling Spider-Man when he's a teenager. So, yeah. I'm not a big fan of this idea. But You guys don't watch me for my opinion. You watch me because I got the updates. No, he said 95% sure. That's not 100%. If you ain't 100% sure, don't go off and say, oh, I'm 95% sure that he's not going to be white. Or I'm 95% sure he's not going to be black. It's 95. That's still missing 98, 99, 100, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. 5% that you're not for sure about. Don't go spreading rumors if you're not 100% sure. That's half, I'm not going to say it, doing it, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, don't stick what was selling. Don't screw things up and change something around because you think it's a good idea. Just like when the whole Doctor Who thing, they got hit and misses. And they got hit and miss with, Marvel's got a hit and miss with this guy, with this new concept of making him of a different color. I'm not going to say race, there's only one race, and that's the human race, do I have to repeat myself? But what happens is that when you change up the dynamics, you're putting a new character, you're possibly bringing out a new character. And you got hit and misses with every movie. Even the Guardian of the Galaxy was a hit or miss. The last few Spider-Man movies were hit or miss. They all missed. I'd like to see a good Spider-Man movie with Peter Parker than a horrible one with Miles Morales, is what I'm saying. Because either way, they could suck. But I'd rather see a common fail than an uncommon fail. Because you don't know what to expect if you got someone else in there. Because, I mean, there's racism everywhere. Even in the comic book world. And then there's, like I said, I'm the only one in race, so there's colorblindness in every world. And they have yet to prove themselves with a Peter Parker Spider-Man, let alone doing a Miles Morales. So, let's stick to the devil that we know. One that we should get better at doing instead of screwing with another one. I mean, from what I saw on here, he's a pretty good, not a sucky Spider-Man. He's pretty good at it. I mean, at least he ain't wearing Spider-Man's colors. You know, that would be a real screw-up. But there's a drawback to this, ladies and gents, is that we're used to seeing Spider-Man as Peter Parker on the big screen. Not a Latino, not a African American, and casting a white guy is pretty much been easy in Hollywood. Casting a black guy isn't that easy. Who would they get to play him? Who would get to play the Latino? Because there really ain't that many good Latino actors. And there are okay black actors, but the only real good one that's a good name and good quality, he plays an older guy, because he is an older guy. Samuel Jackson. And, I mean, they could go for an unknown, but what unknown would they go for? I mean, there isn't many unknown Latino actors unless you get one from those Mexican television shows, and black actors are abundant. But the thing is that the unknown black actors are just that, just like everybody else, they're unknown. So you can't just hire the bum off the street, if you know what I'm saying. You got to find a good actor that someone's going to respect. The role of Spider-Man is a respectful role, regardless of how horrible the movies have been. They just need to, like I said, I'd rather see another horrible Spider-Man movie with Peter Parker in it than a horrible Spider-Man movie with with an unknown actor, because unknown actors can, a good movie can make or break their career. And as the Spider-Man movies have been going so far, they've been sucking. So yeah, Sony, get it in your head. Don't screw the Spider-Man franchise up. The Peter Parker part of it, anyways, or any other part of it. Stick with the devil you know. Make it Peter Parker. Don't worry about screwing up a Miles Morales one. Make that a separate one. For God's sakes, do a Miles Morales one, and do a Peter Parker one, and have fun doing both. But don't screw up 6 Peter Parker Spider-Mans, and then go on and screw up a Miles Morales one. It sounds a bit racist what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is that we need a good Spider-Man movie. For once. You know? We need a good one before you go screwing with another part of the franchise. We need a good Peter Parker one. Had enough of these screwed up Spider-Man movies. Do a Peter Parker. Be done with it. Don't go and screw up a Miles Morales one and do 3 of them, and then put him in the Avengers, because you're biding your time, Sony. I want to see a Ms. Marvel. I want to see finally a female superhero get her own fucking movie. Okay? I don't care about Wonder Woman. She's not getting her own movie, and they picked a toothpick to play her. That's the size point. I want to see a good Spider-Man movie with Peter Parker in it. Not a bad, another bad Peter Parker movie, Spider-Man movie, and not a bad Morales movie. I don't care if it's good or not, but I want to see a good Spider-Man movie with Peter Parker in it. I'm sick of this hype about them hyping up Miles Morales. Okay? But let me know what you think. Comment. Like, dislike, it don't matter. Subscribe if you want to hear more, because I'll update as much as I can, as much as possible. But like I said, it's 95% sure, not 100%. So in other words, it's just like Arkansas weather. It don't mean 95% don't mean a fucking thing. Till next time, good luck, good night, have a peaceful sleep.